all of you was there before when you spent hours of coding for a simple game object movement. But what if this can be done faster, more simpler, to save some time and not to have hours of debugging? So, what predefined object should I use for this? And did I go with IDE or with GDScript? And what if my predefined object and the GDScript not work as I think they will work? Let's find out the simplest way to move game object and unlock some new game development options. Greetings! In this tutorial, we will use our free game engine, Godot, for developing video games. As you know from before, we will try to make some game object movement to be fast and easy to make. So something without coding. Let's start. For a beginning, we will create one 2D scene and we will work only with collision shapes. Collision shapes check collision with a game object. So we will first go to debug, and the visible collision shapes need to be checked to be visible. And we will add one simple body. So simple body, static. You can write in a search field static, so static body 2D. Now we have one static body, and for this static body we will add collision shape. So one collision shape, and the shape of this collision shape will be here in inspector window, rectangular shape. So what did we do now? We create one body, and this body is static, so this body can't move, means static, yeah, and have a collision, so some other game body can collide with it if we are good in making it to do so. So we will try to do it. So now we are go to collision shape, and this collision shape can be changed. So we will create it like this to be some rectangular like this. Now go to move mode W and put it somewhere on a screen. Your game screen have lines which shows how big is your game screen, and you can change your game screen by going to project settings here and try to find display window where you have viewport width and viewport height. Viewport, so what is visible for about your game, and here you have width and the height. We will, for now we will not change it. Okay, go back to static body. Now we have static body, but we want to do some movement. So we need another body with the option of movement. So what to do? We need to add some other body. Go to root node, add rigid body. So find somewhere rigid, write rigid, and find rigid body 2D. Remember, 2D nodes for a 2D space or a 2D games are always in some blue color. So create. Now we have it. And also we will add collision shape. Collision shape this time can be some different. So circle shape, for example. Also we'll go back to select mode, Q, and we will make it a little bit larger. For example, like this, and go to move mode, W, and put it somewhere here. Now what we have a rigid body and we have static body, and now we will try to start this game scene. For now, The game scene can be something like move game object. Uh, okay, this TC is extension. TSCN is extension of a game scene. Save, and the game scene will start. We see something here. So this rigid body have some possibilities. To see what is it, we will go to static body if we find that where is static body. So root node, static body, move mode. Oh, okay. Now we can move it and put it somewhere here. And the rigid body can have a same position. Let's start again. So we are running current scene. We can click F6 and whoop, something is happening. Very interesting. Something interesting is happening. So this is our scene and we want to see it. So what we need to do? We go to run current scene. So we click run current scene. And as you see, our rigid body moves down. So this rigid body is influenced by something. And this is possibly gravity or something else. We will see. So rigid body, gravity scale. So rigid body have gravity scale. What if we change gravity scale to 0 and start again? Rigid body will stand. So okay. But what if gravity is minus? So possibly it will go up. So let's leave it as a 1. Now we have gravity. But what is our main goal? Our main goal, where we are going toward, is to move something simple. We have simple static body, simple rigid body, but we don't have simple movement. What can we do? We can change static body rotation. So it is a rotation, transform rotation. We will change rotation to 10. So now our static body have some rotation. Let's see what is happening now. Our rigid body move down and again move. So basically we solve a movement of a rigid body. It is good. But what if static body is like this? What can we do now? Now, we can influence on the rigid body with programming, but we want something simple. So we will influence on static body, but not with programming. We will go to constant linear velocity and put it like this. So start and nothing happens visibly. Something is happening, but we don't see it. So what to do? Let's change this constant linear velocity to 10 pixel per second. So let's see right now. We have movement, great. Now we need something more visible, so we will put it 50 pixel per second, and this will be visible. Great. We have body and movement. So we succeed in this. But what if you don't know how to create a scene? Go to scene, new scene. But what if you don't know how to create a node or an object? Go to root node and go to this plus or add child, control plus, and then you will see your nodes. If you don't know what to search, if this node is body, go to search and write body. And you will see lots of body. Red ones are 3D and blue ones are 2D. So you will see static body, animatable body, character body, rigid body. Static body is static. Rigid body, as you see, can be influenced by gravity and something else. Character body, what is this? This is for your movement as a player. So character body can be used for a player body character in a game. And animatable body can be influenced by animation. So you know how to do it. But what when you want to add collision shape? You can write collision, not volition, but collision. With some volition, we go to collision. So collision shape 2D, don't forget, always use collision shape 2D for a 2D object, and then you can add it. But what if you don't know how to select proper collision shape? Go to collision shape and to shape. So in inspector window, you will have lots of shape. One of interesting is segment shape. Also, you have boundary shape. World boundary shape is for a boundary of your game. Uh, so outer limits of your game. Segment shape is linear. Now I change it, as you see here. It's linear, as you see here. It's a little bit linear. Now I will create it like this, and I will start it. So you have 2 points. And now we just go down because our linear velocity is not so hard. But if we have it like this with the minimum angle, our linear velocity is working. So our object is going upward, for example. So this is about collision shape. So you have segment shape. Also, you have circle shape, explained, rectangular shape. You can use capsule shape for a character, etc., etc. But for our testing, rectangular shape is okay here. And what can you do with this rigid body? As you see here in inspector window, you have property of every body. This rigid body have lots of properties. But why do you need these properties? Uh, you can change gravity. Your object can stay still. Your object can move. You can go to linear velocity of this object. So this object can also have some kind of movement. We will go to linear velocity in the x, so horizontal scale. We will put it, for example, 100 pixel per second, and let's see what we get now. So our rigid body are moving, as you see, in this way, because what we do, we change a velocity. If this velocity is zero, rigid body just fall down straight forward, straight downward. Okay. What other thing you can do? You can go to angular velocity or some kind of constant force for a rigid body, where the rigid body will have some kind of constant push. Or This will be all in this long lecture, because I usually make lecture a little bit longer and sometimes a little bit shorter, but I hope you learn something. See you in some other lecture of this series. Goodbye.